Alright, so this video is gonna be real crazy. This video is for my math wizards, or for my black people out there who, you know, when you get a job and they tell you how much you make and you multiply that by the hours you plan on working. I'm about to show y'all how to calculate real estate commission. Let's go ahead and jump into our video intro.
Hi guys, welcome to Martez Kelly's real estate channel. This is Martez Kelly, and welcome to the show.
What's good, family? I'm Martez Kelly, realtor, entrepreneur, mentor, and also family man. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. On this channel, we drop 2 videos a week touching on topics like my journey as a real estate agent, building wealth, and just overall habits of living well. And if this is something that you really want to be a part of, please consider subscribing. So in this video, I just want to walk through showing you guys how to calculate real estate commission, and just going through the different things. And also, I think I'm also going to put on this video, why do I actually prefer 100% brokerages over anything else, and why I actually move so often. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into how to calculate real estate commission. This is for you guys who, if you got your real estate license and you're just confused on how it works, you just got your real estate license, or if you're new to the business and you just want to know how much you're going to get paid, or that last group of people where you're thinking about getting your real estate license but you just don't know how much real estate agents actually make. I'll actually break that down, how we actually get paid, who pays us, and just different things like that right after this. Not right after this, right now. Anyway, so let's say, and like I said, this video is actually for my math wizards, and Jonathan, good luck with this one. Let me grab my phone real quick. So let's just pick some random numbers out of the air, and I'm going to use a situation with, I would say, what I would consider would be normal for a brokerage split, and then I'll also go through with how things are with my brokerage at the moment. So let's say you have a buyer pre-qualified, ready to go. You find them a house that they want, and the price of the house that you guys got it under contract for, let's just call it 200,000. Yeah, we'll go 200,000. So the sales price is actually 200,000. So you look in the MLS and you find out, okay, the listing agent, the percentage that I get for bringing this buyer is actually, let's call it 2.5%. What you would actually do is times 200,000 by 0.025, basically the percentage that you'll be getting for selling the property, and what your commission will be, what you would gross. I'm assuming that it is. What you would gross is actually $5,000 from that deal. So this is where it actually differs. I'll give you traditional, and then I'll give you my side. So with traditional brokerages, you're typically going to pay anywhere from 30 to 25%. Now, you do have the option to cap out, and I know I've had that with previous brokerages I was with. You get to like 6,000, 16,000, and you pay a total of 16,000 on the year. You actually cap out. So let's say you got to give 30% away. So we'll times that 5,000 by 0.3. As a matter of fact, what you can do when you times it by this is just extra work, but just cut it out. So you times it by 0.7 because you're giving away 30%. So you actually bring in $3,500 off of a $200,000 house, which is off of a $200,000 sale, which is amazing in my opinion. It's nice money, and with the transaction going that smooth, you just found them a home, they liked it, it closed. You get a $3,500 check, which is nice. So now let's do that same situation again with my current brokerage. And this is not a video of me selling my brokerage, trying to recruit you guys. I'm just showing you guys the difference in brokerages and also how you do these calculations. So we're going to start all the way over again with a $200,000 sale. $200,000 sale. Same thing in MLS. I look in there, I'm getting 2.5%. So okay, $200,000 times 0.025, that gives me that same 5,000. Now, okay, the difference between this and that, I'm with a 100% brokerage, so I actually pay a transaction fee. So they just recently changed our transaction fee. Before it was like $79 per transaction, but now I think it caps out at $189. So I'm just going to go with that higher amount, even though I think it will be less, but my transaction fee will actually be subtract 189 Instead of me bringing home 3,500, I actually bring in 4,811 bucks. Now, there's also another thing. This is something that you have to talk to your buyers about. This is another option that you could do where you can actually get 100% of your commission. And I actually learned this from another agent, but this is how he puts it. What transactions my company usually charge? 189 bucks. Would you guys be willing to pay half? Would you guys be willing to pay? Just negotiate. And everything in real estate is negotiable. So it is possible in some cases where it's like you can pay 189 bucks. But then in those certain situations, you're like, hey, instead of, I can actually take care of the 189, especially if I'm saving myself, what, 1,500 bucks? Like, yeah, I can do that with no problem. So it's really up to you and how you want to run your business. And let's actually look on the seller side. Let's say you are in the power position and you actually got the listing. So in this situation, let's say you got this listing, you say, hey, I know I can turn around and sell this for $200,000. And you go to the seller and you're like, hey, Mr. Seller, I really do like this property. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and sell it. And my commission that I'm asking for is 6%. They're like, okay, cool. We can do 6%. So we'll do 200,000 at 3%. And this is redundant. I don't want to make it seem like I'm a teacher or anything, but I just want to go through it just so you guys can know, okay, this is the difference. Let's actually scratch that. Let's not do 200,000. Let's do a different amount. Let's do 500,000. My goal is to get a $500,000 listing this year. It's going to happen. But let's say, okay, Mr. Seller, I do 6% at 500,000. Say, okay. So you agree? Okay, in our area, I know they do it. They probably would never disclose it, but they would keep 4% and give you 2%. But let's say we got a $500,000 listing and we're listing it at 6%. We're giving the cooperating broker or agent the other 3%. So you say 500,000 times 0.03. You actually take home 15 grand. In that same situation, let's say you haven't capped out yet. You're giving away 0.30%. So you're going to times it by 0.7, subtracting the amount that you would not take. And you actually walk away with 10,500 bucks. Now, off of a $500,000 listing, you're walking away with 10,500 bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all, especially on the listing side. You really don't have much to do. It's just the initial investment up front. So then, same situation, but with my brokerage, 100%. $500,000 listing, times it by 0.03, you actually walk away with $15,000. And in that same situation, there's not a percentage that I'm giving away. There's a certain transaction fee, which is 189 bucks. After giving my transaction fee away of 189 bucks, I actually walk away from the table with $14,811 bucks. Insane. That's the exact reason why I left a traditional brokerage and went with a 100% brokerage. And the reason why, like I said, I'm not selling that. This whole video is teaching you guys how to calculate commission. But the reason why I did it was it's a lot of things that I sacrificed on. Like, I don't get the training that I got from the other brokerages. I don't get the support that I got from the other brokerages. And the reason why I did it is because I'm a solo agent. I do all of this on my own. And it just feels better for me when I'm doing everything on my own to know how much I'm making. You know what I'm saying? I basically, that control is mine. I don't have to worry about capping out and then somebody paying me. It's like, I know every single time I'm paying you 189 bucks as a transaction fee, regardless of the amount. I sell a home for $1 million bucks, $189 transaction fee. If I sell a home or if I sell a plot of land for 10 grand, $189 transaction fee. It's really that easy. But calculating real estate commissions, that's how you do it. It's really simple. Take the amount that you're selling property for, times it by the percentage that you're getting. That's the amount that you would make. Subtract your split. And after that, that's the amount that you actually come home with. But I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in. The goal this year is to hit 10,000 subscribers. At this present moment, we have somewhere around 2,000. And I want you to make sure that we get to that 10,000 goal by clicking right here to subscribe, smashing the like button. YouTube suggests you watching this video, but I really think you should watch this one. Peace.